What's the deal, family? Welcome back to the Real Distraction channel on YouTube. It's your boy Sean, and we here with another video, you feel me? Because I was gonna say banger, man. You know I do my intro, but this ain't necessarily a banger, and I don't want to disrespect anybody's family, somebody who's lost their life or a loved one. So here we go. I had to throw that out there right from the get-go. This is the Hillsborough Stadium disaster. I believe it happened in 1989. Yeah, April 15th, 1989, all right? Quick little super mini recap. The Hillsborough disaster was a fatal human crash during a football match at Hillsborough Stadium in Sheffield, South Yorkshire, England on April 15th, 1989, all right? So I didn't want to read too much just because I think this video is going to give me a good amount of background. And I just want to kind of go into it not knowing exactly every detail of what happened, and rather do it with this video. So we're going to check this out, man. Somebody sent this to my Instagram and said, like, it was a crazy story. A lot of people died from this. And just to check it out and get my thoughts, man. Apparently, it was just, like, overcrowded. Too many people or something of that nature. The person didn't really tell me too much about it. But it made me instantly think of that whole Travis Scott Astro World, Astro Fest situation that I'm sure, even if you don't live in America, I'm sure you heard about at some point. So yeah, we're gonna check this out, see what they're talking about. I'm gonna give my thoughts and opinions. Like I said, man, keep it respectful in the comments. I'm gonna try to be respectful of the people that lost their life. If anything happens, it's just me reacting, man. It's not me trying to be disrespectful in any way, just letting y'all know. If you guys got videos you want me to react to, get at me on Instagram, Sean W. Tyler, right? That's where I take all my requests from. I had a comment from this morning. Somebody's like, bro, do you even read your YouTube comments? Like, if all you take is your request from Instagram, do you even read the comments? Why am I commenting this right now? Look, I read all the YouTube comments. I get tons of YouTube comments from old videos, new videos. It's hard for me to find requests all the time for what people want to see. So the reason I do Instagram, I'm like, bro, if you took the time to really go to my Instagram, send me a video, find a video you want me to react to, and then send it to me and ask me to do it, and or give extra information on it, I'ma rock with you. You really want the video. You know what I mean? You really somebody who want that video, not just somebody who takes 5 seconds to comment and don't even know if I already did the video or not. So that's the reason I'm like, let me give more strength of requests to the people who's actually gonna take the time to message me versus the people who don't necessarily care that much. If you really cared, you message me. So that's how I see it. I think that's a fair way to do it. And that's it. So if you got any requests, get at me on Instagram, but don't be afraid to comment below. Like, if I get enough YouTube comments, everybody saying, yo, do this video, do this video, do this video, I'm gonna see that and I'm gonna do the video. But like I said, I got almost 1,000 videos, so I get all types of comments from all types of different videos, new and old, so it makes it hard to track. But that's it. I know you guys don't want to hear me too much. Let's understand what happened up in Hillsborough, man.
1989, a tragedy took place at the Hillsborough Stadium in Sheffield, England, during a football game between Liverpool and Nottingham.
This already don't look good. Like, I don't know if this probably in the middle of it, but I mean, like, somebody passed out right here, right here, right here. I don't know if y'all can see them, man, but they right there, man. Look at people passed out right here. Definitely overcrowded. This looked like EDC 2010 up in LA, man. That's like a rave festival.
Forest. Police negligence led to massive overcrowding in the seating pens, which led to a human crush. The crush was so devastating, 96 people lost their lives, and 766 people were reported injured from asphyxiation.
96 people died, bro? What the hell? 776 people injured from asphyxiation? That's crazy.
Hillsborough Stadium was chosen to host as neutral grounds for the teams. Liverpool fans gathered at the northwest part of the stadium called Leppings Lane, while Nottingham fans entered at the southeast end. Efforts were made to keep the fans from crossing each other's paths, because at the time, there were many hooligans among the fans.
The hooligans?
And often fights would break out. While this was an
you know the hooligans was there, man.
attempt at keeping the peace,
you know that.
there were more Liverpool fans than there were Nottingham. Nottingham's side had 29,800 combined capacity and 60 turnstiles for people to enter through. The northwest end of the stadium only had 23 turnstiles that met with 24,256 fans.
Sheesh.
There were normally other turnstiles around the Liverpool entrance for people to use, but because of the segregation policy, many of them were closed off so sports rivals couldn't cross each other's paths. While there was a public announcement to discourage more people from attending, the police, clubs, and local authorities at the event were more worried about the hooligans and fan fights. The game was scheduled to start around 3 p.m. Around 2:20 p.m.,
I don't know if football games regularly have this many damn people, but I ain't seen too many videos of this many people just outside the stadium like that. I've seen some crazy stuff, but that's a lot of people, man. I'm not gonna lie. That's a lot of freaking people.
350 people arrived off of 3 chartered buses.
Damn.
Upon their arrival, many of the fans wanted to enjoy their time with family and friends and weren't in a hurry to try and get into the stadium. This caused congestion to build up in a short period of time. On the TV and radio, announcers told people to stay home if they didn't have a ticket because of how packed it was.
Right.
Between 2:30 and 2:40, people started to cram up at the turnstiles in front of Leppings Lane. At 2:46, John Motson, the BBC football commentator at the event, could already tell there was an imbalance of distribution among the people and signaled the cameramen to get a shot to show just how many people were there. A police constable at the event requested that the game be delayed by 20 minutes to try and ensure safer.
Bro, that thing is body to body, dog. I don't know, is this where you're supposed to sit at? Like, is that what they trying to show? Like, how there's this many people here and only this many people here, and that's the imbalance of the amount of fans or something? Either way, they body, that like they hunching over, man.
For
Dog.
passage for the fans, as the request had been granted at a game 2 years prior. However, the request was denied. Outside the stadium, the crowd started to form a bottleneck. There were more fans arriving than there was a way for them to get in. People were showing tickets to the wrong turnstiles, but couldn't leave when denied entry because of the people behind them.
Yeah, you stuck.
At 3, the game began as scheduled, and the fans outside could hear the cheers of fans inside the stadium. There was an estimated 5,000 people just at the turnstiles trying to get in.
They gonna rush the
This
gate.
aroused safety concerns from police. The superintendent that would be in charge of order for this game was David Duckenfield, who had very little experience to no experience in how to keep order and maintain a sold-out stadium crowd. Worried that the crowd was going to pose a major fatality risk, he ordered exit gate C to be opened to relieve the masses. This exit gate was normally used for people departing the stadium, not going in. Then to help relieve pressure, gates A and B were then opened as well. The crowd poured in the pens at free will. No one was even checking ticket stubs at this point. Initially, there was a...
Damn, bro. Because it's 1989, it's like, all right, you know, sometimes you got to go through that learning process. You got to go through a learning curve and all that. So, just... where's the rest of the police at? like, I'm like seeing these 6 dudes on horses like that. Like, you think 6 dudes on horses is enough? You really think 6 dudes on horses is enough for this situation? Like, come on, bro. You need to bring out the brigade. I need the brigade. Whatever they got over there in Liverpool, I need whatever they call it. The brigade, the special forces. I need the riots, the team, crowd control. I need all of them. All of them. They should have already had them there, knowing. Look, I know there's people gonna be in the comments, man. You didn't even read the article. They gave a warning. They had extra police. You just didn't see in the video. Look, bro. They should have known we need all the ops over here for this one. They already gave the warning for people not to show up. They know how many buses was already on the way. They know what's going on. You know what I mean? What they don't know is how many people's gonna be on the trains going there. How many people's gonna drive over there. Wop-de-wop. But they know it's gonna be too many people. You gotta shut the streets down and organize the. I don't know, man. But it's 1989, like I said.
Rush when the fans entered, but it turned into a steadily paced walk. Even at a steady paced walk, the fans began to fill a tunnel that led into the already overcrowded central pens 3 and 4. The rushing crowd had no way of knowing they were being led into an area that didn't have enough room or what was happening in the front pens. People in the front pens were suddenly rushed from behind and pinned against each other and the barrier that separated the fans from the game on the field.
That's scary.
For some reason, while police or stewards were usually present to direct people where they should go, they were not there to do that. A BBC report speculated that if police had positioned the 2 patrol horses on the field into the crowds correctly, they could have directed fans into the side pens. With the game just starting, there were still fans.
Bro, nah, dog. See, that ain't it, bro. That is not it at all. At all, bro. Look at this. Like, that's scary, bro. That's scary. Look at that, bro. You fighting for your life, dog. Literally. Any of y'all ever been in mosh pits or something? I've been in mosh pits before. That shit is kind of scary, bro. I'ma just keep it a buck, bro. Like, a mosh pit is kind of scary. If you ain't ready for the thug it out up in there, bro, all you doing is this. You just moving with waves of people. Then out of nowhere, that shit come crashing in. And people throwing elbows and swinging and shit, bro. I'm telling you. Y'all probably don't believe me, bro. You been going to mosh pit, dog. That shit kind of crazy. With the packed crowd, too. Mosh pit in a packed crowd where you just flow with the crowd. It's like you the part of the water. You can't even control your own body. That shit is kind of crazy. Can't even imagine this, bro. For all my people who's been in mosh pits, comment under here, man. Let me know. Like, you know how it is, bro. And it's probably got nothing. And any mosh pit you ever been in probably got nothing on this. Nothing even close. That's what's blowing my mind. I've been in some crazy mosh pits where I'm like, yo, fuck this. There's something about to fucking suffocate up in here, bro. For real, I'm gonna get crushed. I've been in some shit like that, and I don't think it got nothing on what this is. Not even close. So y'all let me know, man.
To the pens from the rear entry gate. During the crush, people were so packed in they couldn't turn, they couldn't bend, or even raise their arms.
Yeah, bro.
Some fans, like 19-year-old Sarah Hicks, who went to the game with her sister, father, and mother, couldn't be pulled out by people trying to help. A man trying to save Sarah Hicks wasn't able to do anything when he tried to pull her up. He lost his grip on her, couldn't reach her again, and could only watch in terror as she cried and became asphyxiated.
Damn,
her sister, 15-year-old Victoria Hicks, was also killed in the crush.
Bruh, come on, bruh.
People above in the west stands were pulling people up from the Leppings Lane
Look
terrace.
at this! What? They trying to, oh man, there ain't no way out this thing. You ain't, there ain't no way out. What, you gonna bring everybody up to the top and the top's gonna be too overcrowded? Now everybody who's at the top is in the front and then the front gets packed and now these fools gotta get back down here to come. Like, what you gonna do about this, bro? Man.
In the confusion,
This ain't even, you can't even blame the people like that. You can't even be blaming the people like that. It's tough.
Police gathered in front of the fence and created a cordon to keep fans from escaping over the fence, thinking it was just a pitch invasion. They were pushing fans back into the crowds,
Say this again?
thinking it was just the fence and created a cordon to keep fans from escaping over the fence, thinking it was just a pitch invasion. They were pushing in the confusion. Police gathered in front of the fence and created a cordon to keep fans from escaping over the fence, thinking it was just a pitch invasion. They were pushing fans back into the crush. At approximately 3...
How you looking at people literally getting destroyed and all you gonna think is put them back in? See, like, I don't know how much y'all know about the Travis Scott situation, bro, but when you think about, like, you can't blame the players, like, you can't blame the artists, right? But who you can, I mean, you can blame the artist to an extent too, and you can blame the player. Maybe the players could have been like, yo, do you see these people fucking getting crushed over there? Stop the game. But they not. They gonna play their game, just like Travis Scott as a rapper gonna rap his concert. Then you got the organizers and the police. Organizers and the police, when they see something's going on, they need to immediately get on top of that, right? And if they don't do that, if the organizers is not telling people, look at what's going on, the people who's running the stadium who know it's already overpacked, not telling people what's going on, then you got the people on the horses not radioing. If they got radios, it's 1989, I don't fucking know, to the fucking people. that the police that just came on the thing, people screaming for help, yelling, trying to carry people out of there, and you think it's a pitch invasion? Maybe I'm crazy, but y'all let me know. Am I tripping? I don't think I'm tripping, bro. Sometimes it's the organizers, bro. You gotta put most anything go bad is mostly the organizers that cause it to more than anything else. And then you could halfway say like, you could maybe a quarter way say the people, because people gotta be looking out for other people more, man. Not just be so reckless about their own selfish needs of excitement and happiness. You feel me?
3:05, a football player kicked a shot that hit the pole of Nottingham's goal barrier. Possibly as a result of the excitement, that very moment there was a surge in Pen 3, and one of the metal crush barriers gave way. This sent people flying over each other, and unfortunately, on top of any injured people who were lying in front of the barrier after managing to escape. South Yorkshire Superintendent Greenwood realized what was happening and quickly told the referee, but in front of the barrier after managing to escape. South Yorkshire Superintendent Greenwood realized what was happening and quickly told the referee. By the time he noticed, however, fans had already broken open one of the locked gates in the barrier and were fleeing by climbing over the fence.
Oh my god.
Other fans trying to help made holes in the perimeter.
Look at this, dude. What is going on, bro? What is going on? This dude trying to kick down the barrier, but he literally is trying to kick down the barrier to open it up so people can get out, even though he's kicking it down on people. It's so much going on.
Of the fence. The intensity of the crush broke multiple terraces. The referee called the game and sent the players to their respective locker rooms. Nottingham fans who didn't understand what was going on at the time thought there was a pitch invasion and started whistling their anger at the Liverpool side and chanting for their team to return to the field. Fans were grabbing advertising boards and running them across the field to try and carry victims to the 44 ambulances that were at the Nottingham Forest side, but they were forced.
Dude, there's people passed out up over here. People getting can't even move around here. Man, this is
back
crazy.
By police. Only one of those ambulances actually made it onto the field. Police prevented the other 43 from entering. 14 of the 96 fatally injured made it to the hospital. People were trying desperately to save others with CPR. While all this was going on, police were still making a cordon 3/4 of the way down the pitch to prevent Liverpool supporters from reaching the opposing supporters. At about 3:13, a grandstand news reporter announced that they finally had an explanation of the events that had unfolded.
Bro, look at this, bro. People singing and shit. There's people fucking dying, bro, right? What? This really don't make the Travis Scott shit look that bad. I ain't gonna lie, man. This is crazy.
There's no question now that the problem was caused by non-ticket holders forcing their way through a broken gate at the Leppings Lane end of this ground. And the FA Cup semi-final has been suspended in the most serious fashion. As more of the disaster was observed, and after hearing a few eyewitness accounts...
Bro, it looked like there's like some kids in... Bro, that's a kid, bro. Bro, that's a kid, bro. What? That's a kid? Bro, oh my... Bro, oh, I'm sick.
It became more apparent that fans without tickets weren't the cause of the chaos. There were claims against the emergency service, saying they failed to give adequate emergency treatment. The coroner who arrived on the scene, Stephen Popper, said that anybody who had been a victim couldn't be saved after 3:15 because they were already dead, but there were still fatally injured people alive after 3:15. One particular case of this was Kevin Williams. Stadium cameras showed Kevin being pulled out of the crowd at around 3:28. Eyewitnesses Tony O'Keefe and Steve...
Bro, that's crazy. By the time the whole gate got overran and the whole barricades was done, bro, all these people was already done, bro. So when people laid them out and they trying to do... They already done, bro. That's crazy. That's what I'm saying, bro. That shit crazy. Be careful in big crowds like that, dude. Be fucking careful. Like, you gotta think, like, how long can you hold your breath? You know what I mean? And then, like, before you pass out. Then once you pass out, like, who's gonna help you in a situation like that? You can't even get on the ground so somebody can do CPR, because then you're gonna get trampled. Be careful in those big crowds, man.
Part were there to help officers carry Kevin off the pitch, and they said he was still alive. Tony O'Keefe said in an interview, "I've seen people dead before, and I knew that there would have been a color change. His color looked okay. He was pale, but I could see he was alive." For years, police and officials blamed the fans for their own deaths. On March 26, 1991, the inquest returned a verdict of accidental death. Many families were angered by this because they knew it wasn't their loved ones' faults. On April 26, 2016, the families...
I'm just like, I can't even think.
Many families were angered by this because they knew it wasn't their loved ones.
Are these just bodies right here? Like, is that like a body right there? Right? Oh my God. I'm sick.
Faults. On April 26, 2016, the families took to court again, and the jury ruled in their favor that the victims were unlawfully killed by police error.
Damn! What'd I say? Police error. I already said that. I said that from the get-go. Police error. I'm telling you. They literally tried to force them to continue to be crushed when they could have let them get air in time before they got crushed. At least a good amount of these people. At the least. I'm telling y'all, bro, like, that one gotta be on the police, bro.
It was announced. The family members standing outside of Coroner's Court in Warrington, England, held hands and sang "You'll Never Walk Alone," a song that Liverpool fans sing before every game. The families finally found some peace after years of cover-ups and lies about the fans being the ones to blame.
Yeah.
Later on, David Duckenfield, who was able to retire on medical grounds, still insisted that the spectators opened the gate and were the ones to blame. The Crown Prosecution Service was evaluating if they should press charges in light of new findings. If they did, it would most likely focus on David Duckenfield. The victims who died that day ranged from ages 10 to 69. 38 of the victims were children or teens. There were many memorials and epitaphs erected in honor of the 96 people who died from the crush throughout Liverpool and the Hillsborough Stadium. I want them 96 to rest in peace now, because they have suffered for these 27 years seeing the family suffer, said Margaret Aspinall, whose 18-year-old son James died in the crush. They did nothing wrong that day, she told Granada Reports. They were the heroes.
Bro, you see the people was trying to save people and the police trying to stop the people from saving people. They put them in the wrong gate. Everything was wrong with that. The organizers, the police put it together. Something was off, bro. Something was off, man. Rest in peace to all those 96 people who lost their life. Rest in peace to anybody who I send my condolences to anybody that this affected. You feel me? Simple as that. This is crazy. Whew. Let me know how you feel in the comments, man. Please be respectful. And also, please send me any other videos you want me to react to. It could be more fun stuff. It could be more serious. It could be sports, music, lifestyle related. Just let me know what's going on. I love y'all. Appreciate y'all. Keep it real. Real is rare. Real always reaches everyone. I'm going to see y'all. Peace.